Okay, so this is a video that's going to be about my hot bucket. This is kind of a response to one of the videos I watched on one of my subscriptions on YouTube. Guy who was removing rattlesnakes from a garage. I noticed his hot bucket was basically like a laundry detergent, kind of screw-on ratcheting lid. I used to have one of those years ago, probably about 5 years ago. They work well enough, though I think because you have to use two hands to release the lid. Usually they have a little locking mechanism towards the top of the lid. I find that maybe those might not be the safest lids, maybe, or the hot buckets to use. Certainly they're pretty much free, after you use your laundry detergent, but there's this product called a Gamma Seal. You can see part of it here. This is the lid. If you can see those threads, and it actually has a big rubber O-ring on it. It was kind of designed to go over the top of 5-gallon buckets, which we have here. The outer ring has already been on here. This is one of my old buckets. I've had these things for 5 years. Is kind of designed to keep like anything like waterproof. Basically, you take this lid and you screw it down on here, and it's basically watertight once you tighten it down all the way. You could put dog food, whatever, in there to keep it nice and dry. But anyways, basically get the product, Gamma Seal. You can order it online. Usually they're like $10, $12 a piece. And then I just drill holes on the inside here. There's a place where you can put your hands that you don't even get near the holes. Let's say maybe you have a large rattlesnake in there that might strike at the top. Who knows of an instance where he might be able to get a fang, out of one of those holes. Who knows? But you can actually keep your hands well up above those holes, and pretty much eliminate most of the risk of ever getting bit while taking the lid off or putting it on. So it's worked out pretty well for me. Once you get it too tight, you don't need it this tight for snakes. Just on there enough. And it just comes right off. And I got substrate sitting down there, some cypress mulch. So what I'm going to do is just show you the basic principle behind this, of putting a rattlesnake in and taking them out. We'll use this ruber, since he's sitting right there. By the way, this hook, Midwest, what's it, the Marco Shea Pro hook, standard hook. Pretty durable hook. I used to have just regular standard Midwest hooks. I started using these. I like them. They're a little heavier duty. They're great for the field. I do a lot of field herping, so I can just carry my hook along with this sponge grip in the center, and it's nice and weighted, and they're a lot more comfortable to carry around and to have around. A little bit nicer than a standard hook. So what we'll do, I'll try not to pee this girl off here, and we'll just place her down in here. Pick up the lid, and boom, there you go. That rattlesnake is not getting out of there. That is a screwed on lid. There's no way it can push it off. So completely secure as far as transporting. Snakes around. If you're out in the field and you're wanting to hang on to a rattlesnake and until you photograph it, or if you're collecting it, whatever it may be, great useful tool to have. So really, really great. So anyways, we'll take the ruler back out. You can see my hands are up there. It's kind of like using it as a shield when you're and this, she's probably all worked up now. Well, this might require two hands to get her back in here. Usually I'll use my tongs and my hooks. There we go. I don't typically mess with rattlesnakes with one hand. This is, if it came to the point where she dropped to the ground, I would just immediately stop this video. I don't mess around when it comes to dealing with my venomous stuff. So, anyways, that's using the Gamma Seal hot bucket and showing you guys how that's done. All right, thanks.